Hey guys, it's me, Melissa, and welcome back to my channel. Today is the day I finally review a lot of the items that I got from Aldi when we did our big, huge, ginormous first trip. We spent almost $300 there. It's taken me a while, obviously, to go through this stuff because it's not like I was eating Aldi food every single day. So I saved a good portion of all the wrappers and jars and things all in here so I can kind of give you a final review on what we thought. As always, all these are my opinions. Not, you could love something that I hated, or you could hate something that I love. But this is just my personal opinion, how I feel about everything. So without further ado, I'm just going to grab in here. We'll grab it random. Oh, before I grab anything out of there, I didn't save the thing, but that big roast, I think it was like Chipotle roast, was delicious. Delicious. Put it right in the crock pot, set it on there for like 8 hours, broke apart nicely. We made little tacos one night, then we had so much leftovers, we made little quesadillas. You put it on a salad, whatever you want, but it was delicious. And when we go there again, if they have it, I'm totally getting it again. Now, one of the first things we tried was this kit right here, which now we realize you can get at Publix, which we've gotten it again since then. Delicious. Delicious. The way the noodles come out, and it's all cooked right in the microwave. Really easily. And the noodles just tasted so fresh. Like, unlike a normal noodle you will cook, they didn't taste like you actually put that in the microwave. Even the chicken did not taste like you put it in the microwave. So this was like $12.99, $12.95, and the same price at Publix. Totally recommend. You can make a whole meal out of it. If you want to have a big meal for 2 people, that'll be fine. You can probably make it for 3 or 4 people if you had like a salad or something else with it, a soup or something. But delicious. Next thing I'm pulling out was the turkey bacon. So the turkey bacon, some of these I'll be able to tell you the price, but some I won't remember. This was $1.89. Good deal for turkey bacon. Now, I don't know if we just don't like turkey bacon or this turkey bacon wasn't on point, but we were not a fan. Definitely can't replace the bacon. Bacon is just its own thing. I think I overcooked this, so it was like really crispy. Just wasn't a fan. But to each his own. Do you smell food on those? He's like right here. Next, the Salisbury steaks. This is a pretty reasonable price too. I think it was like $2.99 or something like that. You get 6 patties. It tastes like sirloin steak. I mean, it tastes like a normal sirloin steak you would get, but a bargain of a price. I think that we had 2 boxes of this, and one I actually just used by myself, and I made, I took those yams, and I mashed them up with a little cream cheese, and I made a little mash, and had mash with each one of them. Delicious. Thought it was good. I mean, honestly, the main thing is, like, I bought all this stuff in a time where I was kind of not feeling like I wanted to cook, and I just wanted everything to be really easy. I was getting a little stressed out. Now I'm in that time where I need to start eating a little healthier. So I don't know if I'll be buying all these all over again. Some of these I will, but not all of them. What I'm pulling out next. Okay, so this was the artichoke stuffed chicken. We didn't love it. It wasn't awful, but it gave you like one big chicken breast. And so I was confused what to do, and we had 2 of them, so I just, instead of cooking like a side and stuff, I just cooked one chicken breast, and we just had that. I was like, oh, well, it has the spinach and artichoke in there, so we're fine. But it was almost like too much for one person, but then like not enough for 2 people. And it wasn't stuffed like this. It was just kind of outside of it, and it had you cut up the chicken before you put it in the microwave, so it wouldn't need to be stuffed anyway. It was all just came out like and oozed out. Not awful, but just wasn't my favorite out of all the ones we tried. Next we got, oh, the pork carnitas. These were so good. I think all of these were like $6.95, $7, something like that. Delicious. We made little tacos out of it. I think we had 2 of these. Loved them. So tender. You would never have been able to tell it came from the microwave. Like, we love these so much. Next, pulling out pulled pork. So the pulled pork was pretty good. It rivaled all the other kind of little pulled pork you would get. Wasn't epic or anything to stand out like epically, but it was good. I mean, will we buy this one again? I'm not sure. I'd definitely buy the pork again. Not sure about this one, because obviously this one with all the sauce isn't really super duper healthy either. And then we also bought, oh, this was $5.69, so that would have been $5.99, I guess. So we got the chicken fajitas. This is pretty good too. We made like, I think 6 tacos out of it, and I think there was still like a little bit left over it. I thought it was pretty good. I mean, for the price, not bad for a meal that's ready to go. And, you know, out of them all, it's got to be a little bit more the fresher side or healthier side with just the peppers and the onions and the chicken. So I thought it was pretty good. You could even eat it just alone in a bowl or over some rice or something. Next, I'm pulling out the lasagna. And this lasagna was like insanely cheap. I think it was like $2.99. And it was fine. It rivaled the little Stover lasagna you get, the microwave or the oven one you get. So, I mean, if I would want another quick, easy, like, meal maybe to have on the weekends, I might pick one of these up because it's just really easy and convenient. And, like, it would have fed us for, like, 2 days. I think I had, like, a double meal that night. But, yeah, I mean, it was pretty decent. Do you smell food? I guess I'm going to go through paper ones first. All right, Hawaiian-style chicken. Delicious. Delicious. I served this with some rice. So good. I still have one more in the freezer because we had so many of them that it was about to expire. So I put both of these in the freezer. So I just recently ate one of these. Delicious. So good. Would totally buy this again. Next we have the shepherd's pie. This was $6.99. It was alright. The first bite I was like, and it kind of grew on me as I was kind of getting into it. Rob said it was pretty good for $6.99, but I was like, $6.99 seems a little high for like some of the other stuff they had there. But I mean, it was pretty good. It wasn't epic. Not sure if I would buy it again. But it did the job. Definitely not a homemade tasting one. Alright. The loaded potato tots. I wasn't impressed. I can't remember how much these were, but I wasn't really impressed. I really didn't taste all the different flavors that was supposed to have it inside of it. And to me, you did not get a lot. You got like 10 tots. So I would not buy these again. To each his own. But like if you had a family of 4, that one box was not going to feed you guys at all. And then we got the chicken Florentine. Which one did I eat? I ate the chicken Florentine. And it was pretty good. I can't remember if they had a chicken cordon bleu, but I'd rather would have had the fried chicken cordon bleu. It was fine. There was 2 in there. They were pretty tiny. I actually ate both in one meal without a side. And then Rob had the jalapeno one, so these were $2.99, and you got 2. But they, like I said, they're littler than the ones you get when you buy the other ones in the stores like this. But he said it was good. He said he liked it. I'm not sure if I will buy it again though. Then I haven't tried all of the sausages yet, but this was the tomato basil sausage. So good. So good. It was $3.75. So good. Delicious. I ate it. What did I eat it with? I can't even remember. I might have ate it alone. But these were so good. I know we got another one of the chicken sausage flavors. But this was really, really good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Next we have the spinach and cheese ravioli. I thought that there wasn't going to be enough inside of this to have us to have 2 meals. I was completely wrong. They puffed up amazingly. And we had tons of leftovers. I think with this one, we ate it with the garlic knots, which I don't think I saved the thing for that. The garlic knots were pretty good. So we actually used some of them. They were microwave garlic knots. We used some of them for this. And then I put the rest in. I just froze them and thawed them out when I was ready to go. We ate it with the lasagna. So they were pretty good. And that was a good deal, too. And good that you could freeze them also because they're bread. The meatloaf. The meatloaf was pretty much like the Salisbury steak. Just in a different form. I mean, I didn't really see all these little vegetables and stuff inside of it, but it was good. I mean, yet again, not healthy, but good for what I needed it for. And if you wanted, it was pretty reasonable also. I think like $2.99 or something like that. So if you wanted a quick and easy meal, that would be a good way to go. Let's grab some of these. Thanks. Okay. The salsa. I think this was like $1.99 or something. Yeah, $1.19. I mean, I like mild salsa, but this was like mild salsa. When I say like it almost tasted like just chopped up or like a can of crushed tomatoes inside the jar. Wasn't a huge fan. If you like really mild, that's the way to go. So I probably won't be buying this again, but at least I tried it out. See what it's like. I mean, $1.19 is pretty cheap for a jar this big. And then this was $1.99. The con queso, we bought 2 of them and we used them all already. It's not the most high quality cheese, but hey, you want a little dip? It did the job. We had a dip a couple times with some tortilla chips, and it was fine with me. And it was medium, but it wasn't spicy at all, to me at least. And you know me and spicy. Now the controversial one. The lobster dip. The lobster roll dip. I didn't like how it had the big, huge chunks of lobster, because it's not like, it wasn't like a dip. It was like almost like liquidy with then like big chunks of lobster. So what I ended up doing was taking an immersion blender and blending the whole entire dip to thicken it up. And then it was all right. I do want to try the crab one because I knew that everybody said they had a crab dip. But I think I might like better as long as it's not big chunks like this one was. So I know a lot of you people love this one. My mom was like anxious because her store didn't have it. But that's just yet again my personal opinion. When I want to dip, I want it to be like either a creamy dip or like not different textures inside of the dip. Then this soup that was, I think that was on sale that time we went, the tomato and sweet basil. It's sweet. You can definitely tell the sweetness from the basil. So if you like a tomato soup that's sweet, this is going to be great for you. If you don't like it to be sweet at all, do not get this one because it is very, very sweet. I thought it was delicious, but it is very sweet. And then, oh, and Rob liked the potato one. He said he liked it. That's all I can tell you. The broccoli and cheddar was not a big fan. It was almost like a grayish cream color. And not the broccoli cheese that I think of. I want like a orange cheese and I want it to be like cheesy. This was more like thick and could barely even taste the cheese. But that's just my personal opinion. So up to you, whatever you want to do. I think we only have a few more. Oh, then at the end, I have a few more. And then at the end, I'm going to tell you what I thought about the Bucky stuff. So this one right here, Rob had the baked potato and bacon one. And I had this classic grilled cheese. First of all, when you pull it out, it's in like a plastic vacuum sealed. And it's just a soup. So you put the soup directly in the microwave, cook it for like 3 minutes, and then like mix it up, and then like another minute or two. Delicious. This was so good. You could even taste the like soggy pieces of like bread throughout it, like the croutons. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I can't remember how much they were, but I thought it was pretty good. And Rob liked his too. And then when it comes to the noodle soup, I thought it was fine. I thought it like rivaled the generic brand, of Lipton. It was a little less chickeny tasting than maybe if you got the Lipton, the real one. But that's perfectly fine. Like, I literally just like soup. I'm just a soup lover. So that was that. So that is all the stuff that I have put together from Aldi that we reviewed. And then I wanted to tell you about the Bucky stuff. I know you guys have asked about it. So we got the bacon-wrapped chicken that's stuffed with jalapeno and cream cheese. Oh my gosh, that was so good. It was so good. It was not spicy. And it was so juicy with the bacon on top of it. I cooked it the way how it said, and then I broiled it a little bit to get the bacon a little bit better. So good. Then there was the pork loin that was wrapped in bacon and stuffed with boudin, which before I didn't know what boudin was, but it's like sausage and rice together, like in a casing. It was pretty good. And that was a large loin. That lasted for days. Would I buy that one again? I think that one was the most expensive. I'm not sure if I would buy that again. The chicken I would definitely buy again, but I think it was kind of expensive too, like $8.99 a piece. And then the chicken, the stuffed chicken, so it was just a Cajun rub chicken stuffed with dirty rice. Now how they did it was the only bones that were left in this chicken were on the wings and the legs. Otherwise, it was totally deboned. So it was deboned, they stuffed it with the rice, and then they closed it up with a little like sewing. It was good. And I did it in the air fryer. The skin got super duper crispy. And then I think we only ate like a half of the chicken. And we had to think with like corn or peas or something like that. But it was good. I would buy that again. I think that was like $15.99. So this is my first time doing like a after review, I guess. So I hope I wasn't talking too fast because I know I talk fast. But how long can you really elaborate on something? Like, you like it? You don't like it? This is why. This is why. So, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments or any questions, please put them down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. If you haven't yet subscribed, come on and do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day. I'll see you soon. Bye.